I'm Dr. Gav Schneider. Let's talk a little bit about your personal risk profile. If we can't relate risk on an individual level, it's incredibly difficult to relate it to a team or organizational level. So your personal risk profile is very interesting because it talks about which aspects of you create the ability for you to be exposed to things that would hurt you or would grow you. And in researching my latest book, literally called Presilience, I ended up having some really interesting discussions with Dr. John Medina, the author of a very well-known book called Brain Rules. John shared with me some research done by Thomas Boyce that looked at defining children based on the way they respond to their environment. And they spoke about orchid children and dandelion children. Orchid children being incredibly resilient, able to cope with whatever's around them, and dandelion children being slightly different and being triggered or threatened by many things that happen around them. What's fascinating about this is we all probably have a little bit of both of those attributes in us. We have the ability to be incredibly resilient and hardy in the face of certain things, where other things might drive a different behavior and be incredibly triggering for us. So realistically, you cannot actually look at your own risk profile without a deep understanding of yourself. So the starting point of being able to really get good at performance, risk management, and achieving your objectives is self-awareness and an understanding of yourself. And if you can look at the things that enable you to perform really well, those might sit as your orchid type characteristics, or the things that stop you and slow you down, or potentially are disenablers, you might view as your dandelion characteristics. And realistically, if I can't understand my own strengths and weaknesses, how I interact with the environment, it's incredibly difficult for me to work out my own risk profile in terms of what are those things that could help me or hurt me in terms of managing uncertainty to achieve objectives.